Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and we are going to see what these 10 days have in store for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh, this is beautiful. And give me just a minute. I'm just going to take a sip of my water. All right. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. We are starting off with the Four of Swords, which means that you need time to kind of step back and rest, recuperate, and focus on you. You've either been burning the candle at both ends, or pushing yourself really hard, or just even not resting well. So this rest is important. And while you are resting, you are going to be getting messages through your dreams. You're going to be dreaming true dreams that help you know what you want and where you're going a little bit better, that give you insight to the questions that you are looking for. And you're also feeling as if you've been laying dormant for some time. You see how this tree right here is in hibernation? That tree is actually a woman. And when the spring comes, she's going to thaw and be rejuvenated and revitalized by the snow and be beautiful and completely prosperous. So know that you're going through a time of gathering up information, of having to take care of yourself. But as the snow melts, as the spiritual melts, as the water rejuvenates you and nourishes you, you're going to come into your power, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Know also that the angels are guiding you. You're not alone. Even if at times you do feel like you're alone, you have your armor on, you know the darker side of human nature, you know that everybody doesn't always have your best interests at heart. Understand that, but also give time for you to be kind to yourself. Rest, recuperate, recharge your batteries, and pay attention to your dreams. Your next card is the Nine of Wands. And this is saying, you know, you've been battered and bruised. His head is in a bandage, his arm is in a sling. You're leaning on your staff and you're thinking, when is it going to stop? When am I going to have to stop defending what I want, where I'm going, or when am I going to find my place? And the thing is if what you have to do is stop fighting. When people come up and they oppose you and they say, of course you can't do this, what makes you think that you have the right to achieve your dreams? Take that staff, put it in the ground. It's a fence between you and the naysayers and the ones that don't believe that you can succeed and achieve. Put the staff in the ground and walk away from them. Take care of yourself, is what these two cards are saying. It's not saying to, forget your responsibilities and walk away and tell everybody, go have a fun time, fend for yourselves. It's saying take care of yourself, that you're worth the time and the attention that you give to other people. Give it to yourself. Stop trying to get people to see what they will never see, because the only thing that it is doing is it's making you doubt yourself. It's making you fear whether or not you can achieve. It's making you feel stuck. Because you're listening to the people who say, oh, that couldn't possibly be a career, or, oh, you've always been a dreamer, or whatever it is that they say. Or, oh, what makes you think that you'll get the promotion? I'm going to get that promotion. Or, you're doing it that way. No matter what it is. It doesn't have to be work, it could be life. Or you're raising your kids like that. I mean, what gives people the right? Everybody has an opinion and thinks that they're doing it the best way. You, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, are a kind, caring, compassionate person. You are living your life the very best way that you can for you. And it doesn't mean that you have to take the nonsense from other people because you are kind. What it means is that you don't strangle them when they tell you that you're wrong, and they give you their advice that doesn't ring true and actually hurts you. If you're moving forward in love and in light, then you are embracing yourself fully and completely. And the other people can go fly a kite. The Eight of Swords is saying that having to defend yourself and feeling drained is making you doubt and fear where you are and where you're going. You feel trapped within your own mind. Am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Looking at all the different ways it could go wrong, all the different ways you could fail, and not looking at all the different ways you could succeed. Because maybe success has been a long time coming. Maybe achieving what it is that you want to achieve is taking time. And remember, every flower blooms in their own time. You don't have to succeed when everybody else is succeeding. You have to succeed when it is right for you. You just can't lose faith in yourself. So know that you're bound by seaweed. It can be easily broken. The tie can be taken off your eyes. And there's a path here to dry land. It's covered a bit by water, so your emotions are raging. And as a Pisces, your emotions are very strong. But know you have the power to free yourself. You're not going to be cut. It's not as bad as it seems within your own mind. And there are always times where we as people, sit there and have this terrible fear of something, and then we actually do it, and it's not that bad. Believing in yourself and walking away from the naysayers is not going to be as terrifying or as hard as you think it is. It's actually going to be really liberating, because once you do, there's no stopping you. You're the King of Swords. I mean, you have your King of Swords. You're the Knight of Swords. You have the mind completely conquered. And you're cutting through doubts and fears. Doesn't mean that you'll have the mind completely conquered forever, but it's as if something clicks and you're like, no, no more. No more am I going to let other people take away my power from me. Cutting through doubts, cutting through fears, and everything falling into place. This is also my White Knight card. So this can also represent a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini coming into your life. Being at the exact right place at the exact right time when you're not looking for them, and then making things clearer. But this is also saying that you're embracing that air energy, that you're embracing that wisdom of understanding, that power of self. Cutting through doubts and fears and embracing your light and your love and what you want and what you know is true within your own mind. Being your own White Knight and charging forward. Now, your mind is also going to be brilliant at this time. So know that it's going to be working really, really quickly. And you're going to be able to see things really clearly. And that's why you're getting frustrated and overwhelmed. Because you can see that this is no longer relevant. So, what this card is saying is don't act as quickly as you're thinking. Digest things a little bit, let yourself take it in, and then act. Because you are getting your heart's wish. The Star card is your heart's wish. It's what you've wished for deep down within yourself that you might not have told anybody. And you get that wish, and it sets you free. You've sent that wish out into the universe, out to the divine, and it's answered. And it sets you free. It's like a weight has been lifted off your chest. Now, it might not happen all at once. It might not happen in this big huckaboo, especially within 10 days. But you can feel it coming. You know that things are starting to settle and things are moving closer and closer to achieving. Because look at this. You have 4 major arcana cards right here. You take this leap of faith on yourself and for yourself. And that leap of faith is what actually opens up your wishes coming true. Know that the angels are watching you. That this rainbow here means you get your wish. You're using your passion, your creativity, but you're using it in such a way that you use it almost every single day. You see yourself becoming closer and closer to the person that you know in your heart you're supposed to be. Your clarifying cards are the Chariot and the Strength card. This is saying right here to stay strong. The Chariot, I love it because, again, you are a Pisces. You are represented by the water. All right, you are a water sign and you are represented by cups in the tarot deck. But here, his horses are made out of water. You are reigning in your emotions. No longer are you being paralyzed by your emotions and your thoughts. You're reining everything in and you are charging forward with absolute faith and belief in yourself. You're stronger than you think you are. This is bold. This is boldly and courageously moving forward. The Strength card is, again, the water here embracing yourself, your emotions, your fears, your doubts, your loves, your joys, and moving forward. This is also an unlikely friendship, unlikely pairing. A knight and a boar, they're usually enemies. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, it is a woman and a lion, enemies, but come together out of kindness, out of respect, out of dignity. So know that you might be meeting somebody. This Knight of Swords could be somebody that you wouldn't normally think would be giving you a helping hand, will be helping you move forward, would be embracing you and your dreams. But they are. This is also finding help and guidance in unlikely places, finding strength through kindness, not through brute force, moving forward boldly and courageously, and taking charge of your life, taking charge of who you want to be, not sitting there and saying, oh no, I couldn't possibly because somebody might not approve. It doesn't matter if they approve or not. It matters that you approve. It matters that you show up for your life. And you say to everybody else, if you're not going after your dream, if you're not living your bliss, then I don't want to hear from you. And it might be harsh and it might be a little bit mean. But you know what? Everybody's so willing to put people down. You have to be so willing to build yourself up, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because that's the way that you are going to achieve. By believing in yourself so much that you are no longer battered and bruised, and the doubts and the fears don't chain you, don't tie you back. Hold on one moment. Feeling battered and bruised, putting down your staff, no longer defending yourself, having that wall between you and other people's opinions, having that strength to say, you know what, no, I'm relying on myself and what feels right for me. My guidance is light and love. My guidance is joy and happiness and peace and serenity of self. I'm not shrinking from my responsibilities. I'm embracing my life. When you do that, your doubts and your fears might come in. It might say, how could you, sit there and talk so strongly about yourself? Sit there and walk away from defending yourself. And they're the people who have been outwardly opposing you. Their voices might be in your head saying, how could you achieve? How can you succeed? Know that you have to let them go. Walk to dry land. You're not tied. You're not blinded. You're not bound anymore by these naysayers. Take time to recuperate, to rest, to be kind to yourself. Listen to your dreams as you move forward. You're coming out of a hibernation, and the hibernation is actually where you've learned a lot of lessons that are guiding you forward. You now know your mind. You know what you want. You might be meeting somebody who helps you with that understanding. The angels are guiding you. You take a leap of faith. And again, the angels are right there with you. You take your passions and creativity. They're such a part of you now that you are using them every day. In small ways, in large ways, you are moving forward, following your bliss, embracing your joy, taking your fears that might have been holding you back here, your emotions raging, and jumping over. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway. You achieve your heart's wish, your joy, your prosperity. That secret wish you've had inside yourself for so long that maybe nobody else knows about but you. You are moving forward, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Bravely, assuredly, reining in your emotions, knowing that you are powerful and bold. Embracing your strength, embracing your courage through kindness. Your courage through kindness is how you are going to achieve your heart's desire and how you're going to achieve and live your very best life. Know your mind, trust your brilliance. Take care of yourself and tell the naysayers to go away. Don't let their doubts and fears weigh you down. Be bold, be brave, be strong, be courageous and kind, and you will be unstoppable, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.